Ryan, have you ever thought about being an architect?
Have you ever thought about being a truck driver?
Have you ever thought about being a salesperson?
What about something in the medical field?
Realtor? Listen to Career Paths every Thursday
Wherever you listen to podcasts,
and on YouTube. You might learn something.
you might not.
It's your life. Make it happen.
Memories fading, we all forget those not so shiny things you do.
Career Paths.
Hi, Infonet. I'm your host, Victor Boudreau, with Mr. Ryan King. Hi, Ryan. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Even, it's that time of year. It's a little cold outside.
Yeah.
I think it's getting a little sniffly. Probably got it from the woman. That's what I do. Get from kissing her.
Let me get closer.
Yeah, really.
It's probably just COVID.
Yeah.
I think it was in the low 70s over here. I'm not sure.
Woo! Well, I was in
Brutal.
I was in Orlando like last week, so for 2 weeks. So, did you know that, Joe?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Hey, look at that other stuff. We're looking. So, Joseph, I haven't even got
Yes.
Our guest today is going to be one of those.
Who is he?
Huh?
Who is he?
Who? That's Ryan.
The guest.
Oh, the guest. I don't know. Who's the guest? Do you know who the guest is?
The guest today happens to be
Joe.
the infamous Joe Clark.
Joseph Clark, the Joker, the man, the myth, the legend. Hi, Joe.
Hello.
So, for anybody listening to the show or watching,
I'm
obviously.
sorry.
Yeah, right? Dumb. Joseph.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Sorry.
So, Joe, we have a little history, don't we?
A little bit.
Yeah, okay. That's enough. Okay. So, Joe, how's things down you're in Biloxi?
Yes.
How is it down there? How's life going on in general?
I love it. It's absolutely wonderful. Just over 1,500 feet from the coast.
So, not very close.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I'm just going to be in that mode tonight with you. You should know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see the beach when I push my car into the driveway. It's wonderful.
Push your car why do you have to push your car in the driveway, Joe?
Sometimes I let my wife use it. It's not pretty. We'll talk
I
about
wasn't
it.
sure. That's why I had to ask the question. Thanks, Deidre. Love ya.
Other room.
So you can't get in trouble? Is that why you put her in the other room? No, never mind. Anyway, moving on.
Get in less trouble.
So real fast for our listeners, our watchers, Joe is passionate, avid Civil War historian. Some of the stuff he's told me, I'm not a history buff, but my God, that guy's trouble. You know stuff. I remember some of the stuff you were telling me. I'm just going, yeah, I heard that. I never knew that. And it's, all the pieces and parts that go into that. That's kind of why you're in the area where you're originally from Spokane, correct?
Yes.
And
Yes. Born in Pullman, Washington.
You moved like 3 years ago now down that way? 3-ish?
It was the day after my wedding that you went to.
Was I there?
2017.
Thank you. I was there. And I didn't cause much trouble then for a change.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Probably
No,
missing out now. Give us a little background on yourself. You're married.
Yes.
Children.
Whatever.
I know the story, but
I married and had a 2.5-year-old girl come with us.
Mm-hmm.
And her name is Nike.
And that always throws me off initially when we start talking again because I'm not that.
Name is actually Nike, which makes custom clothing for her very nice. It's somewhat easy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I imagine. You can find it anywhere though? Or almost?
Most places,
Huh.
actually.
And they make it for your daughter. That's awesome. That's crazy. How
Yeah,
do you do that?
names on it and everything. I mean,
You have it ready. Just
it saves
in
me
case she
on
ever
permanent
travels
marker.
anywhere. It's ready for her to just
I
grab and go.
That's how creative Joe is.
No, that's good thinking.
Well, I didn't name her, so that just shows you right there. It's perfect. I can even find stuff at Goodwill. There's our train. Yeah.
Hey, we hear the chain of coming around the
Yes.
bend?
Yes.
Oh man, we're gonna. I don't know. I might have to leave. This is not gonna turn out well for you or I.
Yes.
Wait, we got an interruption. Who's that?
That was Nike, by the way.
Is she
That was-
coming in or leaving?
Hi, Nike. Hey, Nike. Oh, you don't want to get on the camera now, huh?
It's only going to be on, online for everybody to see.
For the rest
All right.
of our lives.
Forever.
Well, now she bolted.
This is one of our most interesting online. We just started doing our online interviews a couple months ago.
Yeah.
We only have a few, so I don't know, 5 maybe, somewhere around this.
Somewhere
I like
in there.
that.
Yeah.
Ish. So, Joe, your age-ish, or how are you roughly? 12?
Old, but younger than you.
How mean. What the hell?
Wow.
I can still play on the elementary parking lot and almost get cheaper food.
What the hell, man? What the hell? Throw me under the bus. Pretty good. What else should we know about, or our listeners know about you and your background in general? Anything else that you want to point out that you think?
Background in general.
Well, we'll go
I
into
take
it.
everything extremely seriously.
Yes, that I know about you.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to figure out how I want to take our listeners and watchers through the story to where you're at now. I think what we'll do is let's start out in Spokane. It doesn't matter the school, you can mention it, but you were passionate about wrestling, etc., correct?
I was passionate about what?
Wrestling. You've heard of wrestling in high school? You've heard
Yes,
of it?
yes.
I thought you had,
Yeah.
because you were a coach at one time also?
Yes,
Yes.
I was a coach in the Valley,
Mhm.
a school that needed help. Yeah,
And yet, here you came anyway.
yeah.
Sorry.
What do you do when you get a call from the PE teacher and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Good." Did you hear about Coach? And I'm like, "No, he died. We don't have a coach." You want to help? Yeah, there's no guilt trip there. So yeah, we
Okay,
did
so-
we did a thing.
How long?
Yeah,
How many years did you do that, Joseph? Ish.
A lot.
Okay.
I got one.
Wait, he just disappeared. Oh, he's back. Wait, he's disappearing again. Wait, he's back. Oh, okay.
That is from my team in 2011, 2012.
Whoa! What? Did you see what he's talking
Medal.
about? The medal?
See that Clark and Son?
Up there, I think. Oh, that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
With the bat logo on it. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm not.
Yes.
You got to slow down for me, Joe.
The students made that for us.
Awesome. So while you're doing that, because I do know that you have gotten into a little charity work, which we'll touch on just slightly.
We've done a couple.
I'm not
we
talking about me.
raised
I'm just talking
money.
about you're kind of into the charity thing. I'm not.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll get into it a little
One
bit
of
more.
my favorites is Josie Fryer,
Mm.
and she's a very special girl. She
Please.
passed, and what was really cool is that she made everybody smile. Her father was is still active in it, and he's up there in the fire department, and they make money by spaghetti feeds for Toys for Tots, and I helped them out, and they let me actually get on my wrist right here, "I made you smile." And that's what she wrote, that's what she did, and that's what she has on her gravesite. So I carry her with me.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And that you still participate some way, somehow with that, don't you?
Oh yeah, I try.
Right.
I let them know. I say hi. Hey. Sometimes howdy if I really feel
Wow.
up to it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of words, but yeah, they're pretty special people up there. I really support it.
I believe I had met him with you at a time or two.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Yes. So you also worked at a local rental place that events.
No,
No, that wasn't you.
no, not advanced.
No, I didn't say advanced.
It's,
I said
it's that Alphabet rental place.
Well, I wasn't even going there. It was events. I wasn't naming the company. I was just
Events. Okay,
events.
yes. I thought you meant
for
advanced.
weddings,
I'm like,
if you need chairs and tables, or if you
yeah.
need power tools of some sort, multifaceted
Yes.
place. And they had
and tents. They had tents there too.
How do you know about these tents, sir? Could you clarify that?
I actually was part of that for
Part of what, sir?
16 years.
Part of what, sir? The tents?
I erected big tents.
And
I
what
fixed
else?
big tents.
And you fixed them too, and you did other stuff.
I fixed them. I could weld them. I could sew them. I could pitch them. I could fold them. It was my own personal playpen of polyester and well, other stuff.
Yes.
It's pretty intense.
It's pretty intense. That was Ryan. That was Ryan.
Intense.
I'm sorry, Joe. That was Ryan.
I think one of the coolest things is when you had to put the cap mats on the 55-foot tall tent.
What? Clarify for our listeners. I think I know what it is. What's it?
You have to go on the very top and put the cap over on the top.
Thank you.
So yeah,
Not.
you
Okay.
can have your own Titanic moment, top of the world, right? Wow.
Huh.
And even if you fall, it's cool. It's a giant chute. It's a slide. Woo.
Until you hit
Just
the
don't
end.
land on the spikes on the bottom.
How many times did you go out and do that? Never
A
mind.
few.
So, I'm leading through. So you did coaching. Were you part of? Was that just for the wrestling, or were you a PE coach? Or
I did. I helped out with the football too.
Okay.
See, our school didn't have a lot of money, and it was in a poor neighborhood, and
Right.
it was all apartments. So they didn't have programs that they were constantly in. So we were like the introduction of it.
Right.
We were the bad news bearers. And I remember we actually had to have a timeout in football because my son got tackled and part of his number came off. So they decided to take athletic tape and just fix the one with athletic tape.
Uh-huh.
And so the football assistant football coach, I think he's still there now, actually found out a way and got them uniforms, football uniforms. And I did the same because our kids were actually competing in the same singlets that competed against me when I was in Green Acres in 87.
And what year was that then? So between 87 and what year was that roughly that you?
At least 2011.
So a couple of years.
And their headgear wasn't even legal. They would have been disqualified. And that's when a good friend of mine and coach Don Owens of U High gave us headgear so we could compete.
Shout out.
He wanted to make sure our kids had a chance.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
Stud. So you were doing that, getting really involved once again, charity stuff. It's not so much charity, but it's to help somebody, help them out and to get further in life than maybe they would before.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all about giving someone the opportunity to do something they haven't actually been able to do before.
For whatever
and that
reason.
really gives people a sense of being able to do something they didn't really believe that they could, but in all actuality, they had it with them the whole time.
I agree. We all have talents.
Yes.
Yeah, well, Ryan, we're still trying to figure out. There's something there. I'm not sure. Sorry. You're making me laugh, mister.
My chair shrinks.
Huh, and it moves all.
Yeah, so I got to boost it back up.
I was just watching you. We were just watching you go back and forth on the screen.
It's like pigs in space.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So doing the tent thing, you did repairs on those and such. Because you've done some other sewing that something you and I were involved with. When did the sewing part of it? Was it before the rental to do the repairs or whatever, or when did that come about?
Because I got sick of things not working, so I just fixed it my darn self.
So,
and we ended up building a pretty good department out of it.
I do remember
people
that.
Who just did wash and repair.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty cool. The wash machine over there is incredible. It's one of the largest in the state of Washington. It's a TK. I think that one over there is a 2000. I also worked with a TK 1200. So basically, you're doing 2,000 square feet per load with 420 gallons of water.
That's a little
How's
bit.
that for a wash machine?
But
That's
so
what I need
yeah.
at the house. Maybe I can get caught up.
We would load it with a forklift.
I think I saw you do that once.
Yeah. We pulled it out with a forklift.
Yeah, really? You didn't just you by
Yeah.
yourself just put quick. You didn't by
You know,
yourself.
when you add water, it gets heavier.
Oh, I wasn't. I've never. Huh? Do you know about that?
Yeah.
Okay, add water and it gets heavier.
Yeah.
What are we
Yeah,
talking about?
Incredible how that works. I don't know. So I started doing that, and then Granddad, and that's over there, and that's Jim Humble, showed us how to do some leather. And I can't see because I'm going to fake it. You see his picture right over Joker?
Yep, I do. I do see it.
And he showed us a little bit about leather, and his kid, Josh, one of my closest friends, was doing it too. And I just kind of ran with it. So now I'm doing it like full time.
Well, and we're going to get into that here. That's why I'm leading you that way. When you started doing that, besides that was part of to do with where you worked, help like leather stuff also, correct? Did you use anything? Yeah, technique or whatever. But you've led into what were some of the first things that you started doing in leather work? Like
crap. Absolute crap.
As in?
Yeah, you start off with your basic stuff at like Hobby Lobby, and then you make your first holster, and then you realize it looks like a break. Yeah. And then, you start getting one or two tools, and you're like, oh, this is cool. And then you realize that it only takes like 400 hits to finish something small and one hit to ruin it.
Huh. You can't.
It's kind of like playing disc golf. It's a game of rattling chains and Tourette's.
I've never played it, so I'm not really sure of that. Do you understand the reference?
I understand the reference. Never played it, but yeah, I get it.
Okay, maybe you can explain it to me later because
Much later.
I get the Tourette's in there, but okay. So swerving around your career.
So it can be frustrating, but it is cool doing your own stuff. And I've given some of my stuff to other people, and one thing led to another, and hopefully I'll be getting the deal finished in the last week.
We're almost there.
For a well-known person.
Yeah, we're almost there. Actually, we can't say. I don't think we should say who it is at this point because it's not.
No, I don't want to.
Right, not 100%. But so leading going that way.
There's something I brought. I wanted to show you that I made. You remember this from American history? This is your classic artillery piece from 1848. This
I was there.
Is a prick holder.
Huh.
Now, get your mind out of the gutter.
Who said I was in the gutter? Just because you know me and you're assuming.
There's nothing naughty about cannons. Okay? To get one cannon to go, you need at least 4 or 5 people to get that girl to bang and scream right. All right, now, position number 1. He's a little twisted. He got the worm. It's a little steel thing, and it kind of goes like this, and you jam it down the barrel, and you scrape out, and you throw out any crap that's in the barrel.
Got that?
And then attached to that is the sponge. So this guy gets it all good and lubed up with water, spins it around a few times, and then you got to hold it. Now, you got to be serious with this. When you hold something and you're putting it in a cannon, you got to have both hands like this. You got to cradle it. When you got to cradle something.
Cradle that. Thank you.
You got to cradle it. You can't jerk it. This doesn't work. Okay?
Are you sure?
That's just wrong.
Is that from personal experience, sir?
So you got to put it in like this and spin it in your hand. And then after you you get that sponge in there and you ram that. The other guy, number 2, he's the dry ram.
A dry ram.
You remember how they used to do STDs in the past? I know you do. they would just take that dry cotton swab and slam it right into that barrel. All right?
I'm listening.
And then on the other side is the rammer.
The rammer.
There's nothing provocative about this. So a guy comes over, he walks backwards, and he gives you his load to shoot.
Yeah.
So he puts the load down the barrel,
Yes.
and that guy rams that sucker. And you know what's really cool? At the last part, he goes pop, and it springs back.
With the ram.
All right?
The ram.
And
pop.
then, here's my favorite guy, number 3.
Uh-huh.
That's prick and prime.
Uh-huh. Prick and prime.
This is a prick case, and this is a prick.
Okay.
If you've never seen a prick before, this is a prick.
Okay, that's not the one I'm used to seeing,
Yeah.
but okay.
You sneak up behind her, you got to get in that cannon, and you find that little tiny hole in the back.
Tiny hole in back. Is it
Tiny
always
hole
tiny?
in the back.
Is it always a tiny hole in the back, Joe?
Yeah,
Okay.
the tiny hole in the back.
Just
It's
clarifying.
sometimes on top, depending on how she's sitting. And then you take your prick, and you slam it down there, and then you play with it a few times.
Huh.
And that
Could you do
puts
that?
a hole in the charge.
Could you do that again for me?
How?
How?
Prick.
Joe,
And then you got to put your prick back. You got to keep your prick safe. Sometimes you got to tuck it in. Tuck that prick in.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And then you got the prime.
And
Prime
go.
is either like a 22 bullet that you put on in there or friction. And you know friction when you rip something out and it's not quite and it causes sparks.
Huh. Not usually
It goes
for me,
right
but...
with the STD test that you remembered about.
Oh, that's right.
So
yeah, I
you
gotta go.
take that and you friction pull it, and that's what shoots her off.
Uh-huh. Shoots her off.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Did you catch all that, Ryan?
I did, yeah.
Who invited this guy? Yes. Are you done with that? Sorry. Are you done already with that explanation? I was enjoying. I'm still not sure
Did
I
you
got it
enjoy
all.
that? You're a little twisted.
What? I was paying attention. I wanted to make sure I understood everything. You should know
Do I
what.
have the product placement right?
Oh, trust me. I've seen.
All right.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Yes. So
Who invited this
that's
guy?
about.
Was it?
It was me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, just as long as we know.
You know, I had a quick question.
I got a quick answer.
Okay,
Here we go.
let's see. Can you guys see my little? Here, I'm the.
Can I see your little light?
All right.
Can I see
All right.
your
Here we
little
go. And
That's-
reverse. Okay.
Okay.
Little memory lane here.
I-
Remember when I went over and I helped Zola? And this is when we were IFL.
Yeah.
And the steel was. So that's my towel
Yes.
for that.
Yes.
Here is one of the 2 9s for when we were in the Empire.
Yes.
One of my favorite balls. Shock. And then check it out. Arena 2.
I heard of them.
With
I
detail
went to a
right
game,
there.
I think, once. Arena 2, I believe I went to a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, I got my helmets.
Yes.
All right. And this is Ryan Reynolds. He hasn't been to a game yet.
What?
And this is a great opportunity to get a word out to Ryan Reynolds. Let's meet up in New Orleans, and we'll go to a Shock game so we can have Ryan in with the rest of the Shock people.
I think Ryan would enjoy it. I totally enjoy his. He's so messed up sense of humor.
Absolutely. This is, I think, I wanted to formally invite Ryan to join the group. That's the original Joker right there. And yeah, right. Yeah. So there you go.
Ryan Reynolds, please come out and join the Ultimate Ninth Man at a Shock game.
Yeah. Right there.
That was a subtle plug, Joe. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. You like that?
I
You
do.
like that?
I do. I'd love to have Brian
Like
come to a game.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy his sarcasm. I mean, his straightness. I mean, his sarcasm and straightness.
And that was painted and dated. And
Nice.
that's
Nice.
our buddy that's no longer with us.
Yes. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
So
cool stuff.
that,
So
that's
you're-
much special.
So you did stuff with the Shock, did you? I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who invited him? Oh, you did. Sorry, I'm just.
That's right. That's right.
So from Spokane, you went to Biloxi, where you're at now, several years ago.
Yes.
It wasn't a leather thing. Was not the catalyst to this. It was you got married,
Yeah.
and you started as part of your passion Civil War stuff, correct?
Yeah. And
so
she had a child that had a father that was also down here.
Mhm.
So, it kind of works out really good.
So
It's really cool. He's an awesome dude. His name's John. You're going to love this. So, in soccer, the first year she did it, she's part of the Mermaids. It was really cool. We didn't know what color we were, so we didn't come up with like pink mermaids because we didn't know what shirt it was.
Sure.
We were just a mermaid.
you're talking about
And they were little,
Nike.
so we called them the Little Mermaids. So
Okay.
it was awesome. Well, they ended up getting red and black.
Okay.
And obviously, me and my wife are going to have the same name that her daughter has because we're not going to be wearing her ex-husband's name on our back. So we all went with numbers, and we thought we were safe with numbers.
How'd that work out for you?
Well, she got number 6, which was really awesome because we're wearing red and black shirts, and we all sit next to each other, and we're talking to the games, and our numbers were 666 right there in red and black. And people just had a problem that it was such a family-oriented thing, but it wasn't really our fault because when she came, that was 4 6s, and that just sets everything off. But the best part is that when Deirdre was sick and couldn't do it because she was going through treatment for cancer, it was just me and the ex-husband. So all people would see is these two dudes with matching shirts sitting down watching the game, cheering for Nike, and she runs over and yells, "Dad," and we both jump up and say hi. I could see how we confused
More than one?
some of the locals.
I'm not sure why, Joe, but maybe
I don't know.
Brian will explain it to me
It's a
later.
thing called parenting.
What?
And it's kind of awesome, and if more people did it right,
Oh, come
wouldn't
on.
see-
Yeah, there you go. Look pretty. There you are, Joe. I can see you.
Yeah.
Nice. So,
Was I too close to the camera?
no, not
Was
at
this-
all.
was-
Yeah, well, it depends on what you want to see or not want to see.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't want to see that much of me either. That light is bright.
So, are you done yet? Can we continue? Or are you gonna?
Oh,
Nope.
yeah, we're doing something, aren't we?
I'm trying to. It's not working out well. So, go ahead.
Is this
ask
your
me
first
questions.
time?
Huh?
Is this your first time?
Maybe.
You need
What's
some
it
more
to you? I've never
practice?
taught. This is scary for me. I've never been on camera. I've never done any of this stuff before. So I'm learning. Okay, back off.
Okay.
So, Joe, when you moved to Biloxi, and because of your passion for the Civil War, and there's Civil War history there and around there, you got hooked up
Yes.
with one of the museums down there to be a curator, blah, blah, blah. I'd like you to share some of that story for our listeners.
Yeah, it was really cool. So I had a chance to work at Both Wall, which was Jefferson Davis's old home, and I gave house tours. And for a while there, I was in the library and doing some really cool stuff, meeting some really cool people, and learning a lot about history. Yeah, so it was a good experience. I enjoyed it. It got me where I am now. And I wouldn't be, so
What did you like
I'm happy.
most about that?
it worked out. It's not what you think it is. You're a sick bastard. This is my
What?
lightsaber.
Did I say anything? I didn't say anything.
You had that look.
Oh,
You
sure.
know, I bought this thing for Empire Days in Spokane and never got to use it. Not once.
Now he's whining.
It was a great investment. I should have thought about it. I didn't.
Oh. Go ahead and talk. You try talking to the guy. I can't get through to him. I mean,
So, what did you do after the museum?
and how long were you there? Except blah blah blah.
I was there for 4 years. Whoa!
Just cut something off?
Whatever you knew.
I need to put this thing away.
It's
Dangerous.
not working for you so far. Did you lose something there? One of your
Yeah,
legs?
what?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm what?
I'm sorry, who? So you worked there 4 years-ish, and
Yeah, on and off, because,
Okay.
cancer sucks.
Yeah, your wife and you're therefore dealing, helping, and etc.
Yeah, and so
Sure.
I was doing a lot of double duty, taking
Yeah.
care of her kid.
That's
Uh,
you
I,
would do that. That so surprises me,
Yeah.
Joe. You're like you do something else, help your wife out or your kid out. Surprising me.
yeah,
Not
well,
like you.
that she was in a vulnerable state, so I had to take advantage of it.
Well, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So
I didn't realize it was going to go this bad. Thank you.
you didn't give me a rating on this.
Dude,
Okay.
my friends are crazy. The ones, a lot of them that, I mean, come on. Ryan knows my friends. Ryan and I have known each other forever. I didn't expect this, and I'm loving it. Thank you. What?
You didn't. How could you expect anything different?
The things we've done in the past, we had the serious undertone because we had things to get done, but we had fun doing them. This is even, see, now, this isn't like anything really, the underlying tone. We're getting the information getting the information out, sharing your story, and there's no seriousness to this whole show. It's all going down. Well, it's already been downhill. Thank you.
Oh, I have to have my beverage cover on.
Yeah, what the heck?
Gotta keep them happy, you know.
So you're doing leather work for a living. You're getting into more per se. You've sold pieces in the past,
Yes.
and now through all this, you've been in contact with a celebrity.
You want to see it? I got a piece I've done for a Marine buddy of mine.
Okay.
I got it right here.
No way. Really handy for us to see?
So he's a corpsman. So it's serious.
I'm serial.
You see?
Yeah, it's serious. Yeah, oh, trust me, I see. What's it say at the
Yep.
bottom, sir? Not that. I see that, sir. I can't read that, sir, because I'm not. Oh, devil. Devil. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
And you see that? I braided that stuff.
By
I
yourself?
braid thread. This is what COVID made me do, is braid thread.
But you haven't learned how to read or write. But you'll work on that soon, hopefully.
I live in Mississippi. Is it a requirement?
So
I make shit out of dead shit.
I was waiting, trying to get you there. Thank you.
The cobbler can be a king, depending on where he's at.
So which one are you right now?
Well, what?
Which one are you right now?
Oh,
A cobbler or a king? Or a king cobbler?
a king cobbler. That'd
Okay.
be cool. I don't do shoes though. Those are hectic. You want to see the Frankenstein I've been working on?
Okay. Is it
Almost
alive?
ready.
It's alive.
That is
What?
right here. That is
okay.
a Centennial Edition 1851-1961 Singer sewing machine.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
base of it was completely rotted out.
Okay. Wow. You just hurt yourself.
You know this? I know I'm so professional.
Yeah.
The base was rotted out, and so I redid it and got her all oiled up. And this is from good old motorcycle buddy of mine, Whiskey. And so I rewired it to a 3rd horsepower motor.
Wow.
And then here's my power switch.
Huh. Okay.
Okay.
Something about me.
Note
sir.
the
I don't
lights
know,
when I turn it on.
You're gonna turn what on?
This is the one I can't really operate, and I don't have it threaded up because it's a little loud in the house.
Oh, there you go. Ah. What? It doesn't not. Maybe a little.
How's this for badass? You put your thread right here, and you crank on this belt thing, and then it makes that spin. and you stick your finger in there, and then it makes you only count to 9. But yeah, this thing is pretty cool. So yeah, I use old stuff like this, and now the lights will charge back on.
Oh goodness. So your career nowadays is doing custom leather work. You are going to be are talking to somebody, a celebrity, to do some leather for them.
Yes.
Don't say the name, but is it?
I won't.
Huh?
But yes, I'm doing some leather for him. I have some personal pieces for him already that he's picked out.
Now for him
Done.
himself, but he apparently has a store or something. And once again, don't have to be specific, Joe, but I just want to get the information out there that maybe one day soon, through this opportunity, somebody will be able to get your leatherworks through this situation. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I assumed.
Yes.
So, and that's in works now, correct? The details.
Correct.
All right.
In fact, I got 2 of his pieces right here.
And those are personal for himself, not through his business.
No,
Yeah,
this is
store.
for him.
Yep. I remember. Yeah, seen pictures. Not bad for a joker.
Yeah. Yeah, I did one of these with my eyes opened. It was pretty cool. It's a good experience when you do it that way. It's not quite as exciting and it doesn't quite hurt as much, but it does make it a little easier.
Huh. Well, I've never done that either way, so thank you for hopefully that will help.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes you can work with the lights off.
Huh.
It's awesome.
Well, I've done it, but not to do with a machine.
Yeah, that gets dangerous.
Not well. Never mind. No one's lost an eye so far.
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
No, not yet. Not yet. I do nick myself with this really scary thing over here.
Is your wife in there again? Oh, goodness.
It's like the jaws of the leather world.
And how many times have you hurt yourself with that?
I made an arm guard.
See, there you go.
Yeah. But yeah, this is how you cut a lot of your leather with.
And that's how Joe cuts himself a lot, too, accidentally.
Because it...
What? If you knew how to handle the tool, you wouldn't have the problem. That's my...
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's why I got another thing, a rotary strap cutter.
I'm glad he doesn't live here anymore. I'd be dead. Or I'd be hurt, injured. Hi, Joe. Where is it?
Hello.
Where is it? Where's your...
I'm back.
Okay. I thought you were grabbing something else, the leather, whatever the heck, cutter. The other piece, whatever.
No.
Oh. Does he just tease
No.
us?
I think so, yeah.
You son of a...
I do have my ball and chain with me, though.
Where's she at? Oh, wait, that's not the same thing that you told me earlier.
They dangle.
Again, sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
Especially from age.
And when you go like this, it's almost naughty.
Jeez, oh my God.
Putting on the end there.
Huh.
Fun to play with the tip.
A little piercing.
We're I don't even know where the hell we're at nowadays. I gave up too. I got nothing. We got nothing. We're about. I've had enough of you, Joe. That's all I can tell you. You got me today. Good job. When the deal comes through, which is soon with your leather, etc., will contact me, which I know you would anyway. But we'll do a quick update interview. I'd like to get that out and help you get the word out for the situation, if that's good with you.
So, yeah. And I'm actually going to reverse this camera because now you can actually see it takes a lot of tools to do this kind of stuff. Yeah.
See, and maybe we'll get into that a little bit more next time.
Yeah, and this is scissors.
Those
when I cut stuff.
Huh? Cut stuff.
Do you run with
And
them?
here's
You
a
run with
roller
her?
floor I need to roll my shit.
Did you run with your scissors, Joe? Is that part of the problem? Have you ever had that problem?
Ran with them?
Yeah, you run with scissors.
Does it look like I've ran lately?
Sir, I'm not. I'm just asking questions. I'm asking. Ah. You know what that reminds me of right now? That's like
Am I a Muppet
Yes.
or a
Fozzie.
man?
I was just talking to somebody about that movie yesterday. I love that. Jim Parsons. Okay, now I hate you. I'm just telling you now. I always look. Joe, anything else you want to say to the listeners or watchers to do or not do or what? I'll warn them you're trouble.
Don't get your case and your phone holder thing from Walmart or like Tuesdays because it leans. Okay.
Hi, you're back. Oh, wait. Whoa. Down, boy.
Ow.
Are you good now?
Cool. Check it out. I got like before Anakin and after Anakin shots right here. Isn't that awesome?
Phone.
What do you...
Or is it before and after? I can't remember.
What? We're not listening to you. What? What? Oh, okay, good.
It's just head. What are you talking about?
Once again, I wasn't talking about head, but you were obviously. There's issues you have. Uh-huh. You get the eyes, take care of those eye sockets, sir.
Yeah. Always wear protection.
Uh-huh.
It's important.
Jesus. Who you never? I would have
Never
clarified.
again. Never
You
again.
invited him on. God. All right, Joseph.
You know what's worse? One of the two of you actually accepted a friend request today.
I knew better.
Actually, neither one of us accepted a friend request. I think it was
You
you.
accepted it, dumb it. You accepted Brian, so.
That's
Fool.
where I went wrong.
Yep. Well, trust me, you went before that. All right, man. Anything else you want to add at this time? You've been interviewed. We didn't really get anywhere, did we?
No, not really.
It's we don't. Hopefully, somebody learns something. I don't.
We might have to do this again.
Sir, we do update interviews with real people.
Oh,
I'm just letting you know. There's just policies. I got to take from the uppers at Infonet. That Mitchell and that Paul guy.
Mitchell and Paul. Yeah.
there's policies to this.
The guys that at Infonet, Paul and there's Mitchell. Okay. Anything else, Joe? He got me. He's got me today.
Yeah.
He got me. That was good. Thanks, Joe. We'll have you back soon for the updates. Hopefully, then later because we have to share your information, and hopefully at that time your Leatherworks will be more accessible, and other people that are watching the show or listening to the show will be able to find it easier. Correct? There you
Yes,
go. All right,
absolutely.
brother. You know I love you. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
I don't know what to say to him. It's just kind of weird because
Nanu.
yeah, I'm not that talented, you jerk. I'm not that talented. Are you? We can almost do that one. What about?
I think that this hand. I haven't done that in a long time. I can't do that very well.
So anybody listening to the show, please please subscribe. If you caught this show, I'm sorry now.
I am too. I apologize.
Yeah, if you really did that, but it's not sincere, Joe.
Is
What?
okay.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, good for you.
You're right.
You got me all I'm jerky all over, but you're making me laugh so hard that I'm like, I try to control myself. All right, well, Merry Christmas.
What part of Joe and Kerr did not?
I'm not sure. What? Joker, where's that come from? I'm not even sure what you're talking about now. What? You're Joe Clark. That's not Joe. I don't get it. You invite him.
I can uninvite him.
Okay. Infonet, Career Paths, like, subscribe,
Leave a review.
Spotify, iHeart,
Yeah.
YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Anything else?
No.
We're done. We've had it with you, sir.
Who dat?
It's your life. Make it happen. Joseph, love you.
Love you, man.
Thank
Take
you
care.
very much.
Great meeting you.
Thanks
Have
for being
a
so serious all the
wonderful
time.
and Fantastic day.
You too, brother. Love you.
Take 24. La 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 la.
Career Paths